I think when a lot of people think of Kava, they think of Florida. You have these really warm Caribbean waters, these nice breezes. The Kava community in Florida is probably one of the strongest, if not the strongest, outside of the Pacific Islands.
Welcome to Kava and Kettlebells, where we talk about Kava, fitness, and life.
Welcome back to Kava and Kettlebells. This is Charles.
Hey guys, this is Heidi. Thank you so much for tuning back in.
I first came across Kava and Kettlebells just by scrolling through YouTube, and it was Charles and Heidi talking about fitness and how they would drink Kava to soothe their muscles as a salve after an intense workout.
We would sit around each night and we would just drink Kava together and we would just talk about life. And we're like, why don't we just record this and put it out there and educate people about these, botanicals that are alcohol-free options, and then kind of blend that into fitness because that's our life.
This is a little bit more in here.
Bula.
Ooh.
We will drink it while we're cooking, just hanging out in the kitchen, making dinner, or in the afternoons on the weekends, just, hanging out.
Kava just opens you up and it gives you a really positive mindset, positive perspective.
When I'm working out, I feel just in control and I feel powerful and I feel in charge.
For me, it's like when I go to the weight room, it's like an artist. And it's like, what do I want my canvas to be today? And that's why I love it so much, because you can kind of create what you want out of it.
He was in the military, he was in the Air Force, and to go from being in Afghanistan and being in intense combat, that's a lot. And Kava was huge in helping him kind of ease back into society.
Our main goal with this podcast, again, is we want to show everyone out there that there's options.
Today we are joined by Douglas LaRose, the OG Cavasaur and Executive Director of the Kava Coalition.
Thanks for having me. It's great to be here in person. Been a big fan for a long time.
So Douglas was, I would say, the OG that kind of inspired us to start the podcast.
Let's just dive into the Executive Director position, man. How's that been?
Oh, it's been the honor of a lifetime. There's so much work that needs to be done, and as you alluded to, so many roadblocks and challenges. When I came back from South Sudan, I was in an area where there were mortars falling around the compound where I lived. I saw people die from hunger. I saw people killed in conflict, and a lot of those things don't easily leave your mind. They do come back from conflict. This is something at the end of the day that I can sit down and drink, and it's gonna bring me peace, and it's gonna bring my loved ones peace.
All right.
Bula.
Bula.
Let's go.
Every single podcast is another win for the Kava Coalition and a win for the Kava community.
They're providing resources and the options for Kava bar owners, vendors, or people in the space to come to the coalition to get educated. Honestly, it's something that the Kava community needs, especially now that it's growing and expanding.
I think it's very important for everybody who's involved in the Kava community to be active in participating to support the message of Kava.
Creating the normality around it, breaking down the stigmas, and just having it be a household name. I think it's fun, and there's no one else I'd rather be doing it with.